Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we'll continue with the advantages and importance of remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the dhikr and adhkar. And today we'll be talking about a hadith narrated by Bukhari and Muslim. عن أبي موسى الأشعري رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مثل الذي يذكر ربه والذي لا يذكره مثل الحي والميت. He says, the one who remembers his Lord, the similitude of a man who remembers his Lord and the one who doesn't do dhikr, who doesn't remember his Lord, is like a living and a dead person. Then Muslim, in his own words, he says, مَثَلُ الْبَيْتِ الَّذِي يُذْكَرُ اللَّهُ فِيهِ وَالْبَيْتِ الَّذِي لَا يُذْكَرُ اللَّهُ فِيهِ مَثَلُ الْحَيِّ وَالْمَيِّتِ. He said, the similarity or the similitude of a home in which Allah's name is always remembered and mentioned, a home that is always dhikr, a home who always pray together, who always do adhkar together, who remember Allah. There's recitation of the Quran. So the similitude of such a home and another home that there is no such thing, nobody remembers Allah, nobody does anything in that home. He said it's like the living, al-hayy and al-mayyit, the dead. So this is a very powerful hadith to guide us on how to bring up our homes, how to make sure we always pray in jama'ah when we are home. We have a common adhkar we do collectively when we are home. We cultivate this so that sakeenah, as the Prophet ﷺ mentioned, that in such homes the angels are always there, the angels will come by, such home will have peace, tranquility, and such home is going to have ease of their affairs. So the one who is always remembering Allah al-Dhakir is the person who is living, and the one who always ignores Allah dhikr is the dead person. So al-Dhikr brings about happiness, courage, boldness. It saves you from falling into trials and tribulations. When you remember Allah always, you are less likely to fall to the plants of shaitan. So your lures and your desires are called, you can contain them and have that peace of mind in your home. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Ra'd, verse 28, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَتَطْمَئِنُّ قُلُوبُهُم بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ. Those who believe and their hearts are tranquil, are in contentment from the remembrance of Allah. For verily, with the remembrance of Allah, does true contentment and peace of mind comes for those people. So what about the person who turns away from Allah? The home that is the dead home. The person that is the dead person, that doesn't remember Allah much. In Surah Al-Kahf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, verse 28, وَلَا تُطِعْ مَنْ أَغْفَلْنَا قَلْبَهُ عَنْ ذِكْرِنَا وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ وَكَانَ أَمْرُهُ فُرُطًا. And do not follow that person who we have made heedless from our remembrance. He doesn't remember. He's the ghafil an dhikrillah. He is heedless from the remembrance of Allah. So when he is heedless from the remembrance of Allah, وَاتَّبَعَ هَوَاهُ, he followed his lures and desires. He doesn't follow the path of Allah. So it is easy for you to fall for the temptations of shaitan and go the way of shaitan when you abstain yourself from the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibn al-Qayyim says, سمعت شيخ الإسلام, that he heard Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah saying, الذكر للقلب مثل الماء للسمك. He says the remembrance of Allah to the heart is like the similarity or the similitude of water to the fish. فكيف يكون السمك إذا فارق الماء. So how will the fish survive when he is far away from water? If you take the fish away from water, what's going to happen? He becomes that mayyit, he becomes that dead heart, that dead person. So we need to keep our hearts living and our hearts going with dhikr, and once we stay away from dhikr, our heart becomes like the heart of the dead people, and it becomes stiff and it goes in the ways of shaitan. So let's make our homes of dhikr, that the angels come in, peaceful home, happy home. Shaitans run away from such homes, and shaitans can't come in such homes. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala count us among those who remember him a lot in our homes and in our lives and in all aspects of our encounters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
سعد إلى منتهى